Hello everyone.
More information is coming out after 7 suspects were arrested in connection with the murder of AKA Tibz and his friend Tibz Motswane. Sihle Mavuso took it to his Twitter account to share some shocking details about one of the suspects that made their first appearance in court yesterday. He took it to his Twitter account and posted a picture of the suspects and wrote, "Update, my sources in Umtubatuba are telling me that this suspect in the AKA murder trial is a feared hitman from Tubatuba in northern KwaZulu-Natal. Before this arrest, he was facing a string allegations of killing taxi owners around Tubatuba. At some point, he had to go and hide at Kwamhlabuya Lingana, where his wife is a teacher, because the gun had been turned against him. He is also fingered in rampant political killings in the northern parts of the province." It has also been revealed that the stolen Mercedes-Benz led police officers to AKA's killers. The rifle cartridges, muti, and matchsticks at the mouth of a petrol tank. These are some of the items police found in an abandoned Mercedes-Benz vehicle linked to the alleged killers of musician and Tibz. The vehicle was allegedly driven by the suspects in a separate incident where they shot dead a man, injured a woman, and hit a pedestrian as they fled from the scene. The incident happened on March 6, 2023, less than a month after Kenan aka Forbes and his friend Tibz Motswane were gunned down in Durban. An affidavit from the National Prosecuting Authority stated that the wife of a taxi boss in Umlazi, Durban, had picked up a man who assisted her to get taxi operating permits in Morningside, and they were en route to Breya to drop off the man when they were ambushed by a gunman in a Mercedes-Benz. The woman tried to hide behind her car's steering wheel while screaming for help. She then realized that her passenger had been hit by a bullet. She then drove off while the assailant continued to shoot at her vehicle. The woman reached a garage on Umbilo Road where the garage manager and police assisted her. Her passenger died inside the car. The affidavit stated, whilst fleeing from the scene of the shooting, the assailant's vehicle collided with a pedestrian, causing injuries to the pedestrian. The vehicle continued to drive away at a high speed. The pedestrian managed to take down the registration number of the white Mercedes-Benz. The vehicle was later abandoned in Ketocrest informal settlement, and investigations showed that there had been an attempt to burn it. The vehicle was covered with Coca-Cola and 2 burnt matchsticks were found at the mouth of the petrol tank. 2 spent rifle cartridge cases were found in the back seat, while 1 spent rifle cartridge case was found in the front seat. There were also 3 bullet holes on the driver's side window. The car had false registration plates, and investigations into the ownership of the car showed that it had been stolen in January 2023. One of the assailants also purchased airtime from a tuck shop situated a few meters from where the vehicle was abandoned. Investigations revealed that Siphamandla Ngcobo was identified as the person who recharged his phone with airtime purchased from the tuck shop. Ngcobo was arrested on March 26 last year for robbery with aggravated circumstances in respect of the stolen Mercedes-Benz. Using cell phone records and car tracking system, police linked Siyabonga Ndimande as the kingpin in the murder of AKA, while Lindelani Ndimande provided instructions on how the murder was to be executed. The 2 brothers are also suspects in the murders of AKA and Tibz. Another update is that 2 of the men accused of killing rapper AKA and his friend Tibz Motswane were just 3 months before caught on camera shooting a taxi owner in a Durban mall, after which they went to a hotel to celebrate with their family, where accomplices were paid 1,500 rand. This is revealed in an affidavit filed in KwaZulu-Natal Director of Public Prosecutions, Alan Harrison, to the Eswatini authorities for a request to have the pair arrested. According to Harrison, 2 brothers, Siyabonga Ndimande and Malusi Dave Ndimande, whose family owns taxis, met up with family members months prior to plot William Kunene's shooting at the Sea Dune Mall near Amanzimtoti in November 2022. The document read as follows. The deceased was a taxi owner who was involved in taking over a taxi route at Malagasi, which belonged to Ndimande's. Siyabonga Gezani Ndimande, also known as Ngane, gave instructions on how the murder will be committed. He also determined the roles to be played by each assailant in the commission of the murder. Malusi Dave Ndimande, also known as Mj, and another maid were identified as shooters. The killing in the parking lot was captured on video that went viral on social media. It showed two men, one armed with a rifle, the other one with a pistol, jump out of a white VW Polo and move towards the victim who was at the parking lot. The shooter, armed with the pistol, went straight up to Kunene and fired at him at close range and then ran back to the car. The man with the rifle seemed unconvinced of the job and approached the victim, who was flat on the ground, and fired more shots at him. Kunene was found in a pool of blood with multiple gunshot wounds at the parking lot. Later that day, according to Harrison's affidavit, the two Ndimande brothers and other assailants met at the Blue Waters Hotel in Durban. At the Blue Waters Hotel, they met with elders of Ndimande family and celebrated their success in killing the deceased. Siyabonga Gezani Ndimande paid the accomplice, witnesses, and the other assailants an amount of 1,500 rand each. The two remain in Eswatini after they were nabbed on Saturday on the request of SA authorities. Neighbors in Gopolo, where the two men have been living, told the Times of Eswatini that the duo led a lavish lifestyle, with one of them seen carrying a black bank card. The Ndimande brothers, according to the publication, rented a bed-sitter in Gopolo for months before moving to Zone 4 at Mawalala. The publication said every day was Christmas Day to them in the compound where they were staying. They always had a braai in the evening and shared the food with other tenants. The resident said that the man always took a taxi to town for groceries and other things. Another resident said their friendliness hid the suspicion that something was amiss and said, "What I know about them is that they were Zulu speaking, but were not discriminatory. I cannot believe what I saw on social media regarding the things they are suspected to have done. They were so nice to us." A third resident said he was surprised to see one of them carrying a black bank card, yet they were not employed, and said, "I wondered how an unemployed individual could be in possession of a black bank card. They were always found relaxing within the compound, enjoying themselves." The resident said the duo would also join them in imbibing alcohol. The pair have since appeared in court, where proceedings to extradite them are underway. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.